Oh, I did the consensus.
Census.
Whatever. But let me tell you how hard this was. They're gonna send it back. Aldo, I made like 20 mistakes. I guarantee you I'm not alone.
On who you are?
No, it's Aldo. It's if you got other people living in a house. What was the guy's name from Godfather? It's Aldo, the brother. Fredo. You with me, Fredo?
No, I don't want to be Fredo. I'd rather be Sonny.
You be Fredo.
I'd rather be Sonny.
Fredo. So what was it? The consensus.
The census.
Whatever. You freaking fill out. No, let me tell you how. First of all, it's like a computer page, and you think you're gonna go real quick, and then you gotta fill. All of a sudden, it goes just mark X's where you're supposed to mark X's.
Right.
I went the wrong way, but because I'm talking to you.
Oh, now it's my fault.
Yeah, it is your fault. I wouldn't have freaking missed it.
Do you want me to watch where you're driving?
No, I'm okay too. But let me continue with the story. So the consensus, I'm saying, I could see. So no, let's get back to the statement.
You would see.
No, the statement. The statement is, I'm gonna make a statement on my sexual preferences with my.
I think everybody kind of knows.
It's not fair.
Look, everybody can.
It's
say,
just
people aren't.
Yeah, but the whole thing. But that's the whole. What's that joke? If you apply, if you apply, you make an ass of you and me. Isn't that if you apply, you make an ass?
No. If you
assume. I thought it was apply.
Look, if you point a finger at me, you got 3 pointing back at you.
And 1 up in the air. What's this one for?
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. That's agreeing that you're right. So anyway, back to the consensus. We got the, I get the form, and it's so confusing. Because they got a, it's like a computer page.
I don't ask you sexual preference on there, dude.
Let me tell you what you can do, though.
All right.
I put, because I made mistakes, I put on mine, and I shouldn't even say this, officially, unofficially, publicly, deny, you can either confirm or deny, but I put a sexual orientation question mark.
They asked you for sex?
No, they asked for sex. And I says, I thought it was for orientation. And I was like, because I have a lot of friends from the that are Japanese and Asian and stuff like that, and that's not racist, that's just being serious.
It's a little bit racist.
But why would they even, that's not, they're asking if you're friends with the orientation.
No,
but it wasn't just
that
sex.
Doesn't mean with Orientals.
What does it mean?
What you...
Sexual.
I gotta look at that.
You gotta look at the form. The form. That's. Am I now? Do you agree how confusing this thing is?
No,
so wait.
I haven't looked at it
So
yet.
now wait. Let me tell you the next thing. So the next thing is with people in your house. How many people are in your house?
Right.
So I like go through my house and no one's in there, and then I sit back down and it goes. Well, how many? Like, do you have children or this? And I got no. I looked up to see if anyone was there. But it actually says how many people are in your house now. And like, so I said, I looked at what time, like I was going to put the time down, but then I have the problem with this watch, where it's an hour behind 6 months out of the year, because it's broke, the thing's broke, so you can't set it ahead.
Yeah, but right now you're good.
No, I'm good now, but now I'm still going like an hour later. I know you would think I'd go an hour earlier, but I'm going the opposite direction. So I'm actually, instead of getting back to normal, I lost another hour and I'm behind 2 hours. Like right now it's 1:48. I thought it was like 3:48. I think.
That's pretty creative.
That's pretty creative. So back to the consensus. The consensus thing, so you're doing that. So now, so understand me here now. So you got to go through your house. Now wait, so I fill it out with my kids.
There's nobody in the house.
There's no one in the house, but then it asks about your kids. I got 2 kids, I fill it out, I do this. And then it goes, do you have any kids up for the line underneath? And I just filled out. And it was like, for me, I put the kids where I was supposed to be. So I had to cross it all out, and I put confusing, and what's this guy doing?
So did you finish it or not?
No, so of course, so I finished it. I crossed out like 30 times. So I know they're gonna either call you, and then the phone number even, I put my home number, and then I said in the end, no, I put my cell. Because it asks you at the end, first you put the phone number in. Right. Then it goes, the phone you can be reached at. So it's not my home number. So you know what I mean? Like I always have my cell. Yeah, but no, but
you never answer it?
I do, but that's true. I could have left the first one, but I think I crossed out so many times I just want to keep. I don't know. I was in a cross out mode.
Yeah, obviously.
Well, once you cross out, so it was complete. I know that's but I did it all in pen. So next to everything I crossed out, I wrote a whole on why I crossed out, and I put confusing and this but in the end though there was no place to sign, but I put like an X and I put I consent for the consensus. I consent to the consensus, and I put my name. It's just whatever.